Hi guys, I'm sorry that I'm a couple minutes late. I have not done a live video on YouTube yet. I've only done lives on Periscope and on Facebook. So hopefully we'll have a couple people hop on. Oh, I see some people hopping on. Good. Hey honey, whoever hopped on, thank you so much for hopping on. I think my connection might be a little bit janky, but we're going to go with it. So again, I apologize for being a couple minutes late. I was having some issues with the tech stuff on my end. So, hey, KK, thanks for reaching out. So, you guys, I feel free to ask me any questions that you want in the chat. I also asked on our Instagram page, Strong Prison Wives, for people to pre-submit questions. So, hey, Kayla. So, I am just going to start with that. If you guys can't hear me or you're having any issues with the connection, it's probably on my end. Just let me know in the chat and we will try to go with it and play it by ear. And then next time, I promise everything will be fixed. I am in the process of trying to get a new computer. Thanks so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that. So the first question that I got submitted to me through Instagram was, how do some ladies get by day to day without their better half? And I thought that that was such a great question. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Jen. I'm going to shout out and say hello as I see people hopping on. But if I don't shout you out, it just means that I missed you. So I probably won't see everybody as you guys hop on. So how do you get by day without your better half? Yes, Jen, that is such a good question. Hi, Dipped in Gold. What a great name. Hey, Carly. So honestly, I've been doing this for so many years. My loved one has been gone for over 18 years. So you'll always hear me say we've been doing this for nearly 2 decades. And I could tell you in the beginning, we were on and off. So we weren't together when he first went away, just so I can elaborate for everybody, because I get that question a lot. But in the very beginning, it seems like it is the worst situation that you will ever have to go through in your life. You don't know how you will get up the next morning. You don't know how you'll survive the day. It's really, really, really difficult to get through. But just like anything difficult in life, you will learn that you are so much stronger than you have ever known before. And I will never say that this life gets easy. I just filmed a YouTube video that'll go up probably at some point next week or the week after, explaining how I was having a rough day this many years later. But I will tell you that it does get easier. You get more used to it. Again, as anything else in life, you get more used to it. It becomes your new normal. So for me personally, I just go through the motions of my day. I have a routine. I get up, I go to work, I work out. I love to cook. So I'll cook when, if he's on lockdown, I'll make sure that I get some new recipes and I can use that time to learn to cook and to distract my mind. So yes, it is the most difficult thing that you will go through in your life. And it's really hard to go through things like, for example, when I'm invited to a family wedding, and every single family wedding and every single family party for the past almost 20 years, I've been having to do on my own. That's really difficult. But I can tell you this. At my cousin's wedding about 5 years ago, I had to run into the bathroom and cry. And my sister, when the bride and groom were doing their first dance, and my sisters came in after me to make sure I was okay. And now in 3 weeks, my sister is getting married. She's 10 years younger than me, and she's getting married. And I am looking forward to it almost as if I was going to my own wedding. There is nothing in me that's going to be sad. Yes, that day I feel like a little piece of me will be missing, but it won't hold me down. It's just the way my life is right now. So I hope that helps answer the question. It's not easy, but it does get easier and you will get more used to it. That is what I built Strong Prison Wives and Families, the support community around this YouTube channel. That's why I built it for you guys, because we have each other. We can lean on each other for support, going to people when you're having a bad day, because there will always be somebody who's happy and somebody that's up when you're feeling down to help you. And by the way, while I'm talking about Strong Prison Wives and Families, I know a lot of people have asked us about our website. The website, strongprisonwives.com, has gone down. Unfortunately, the company that I was paying, that I paid to host the site, like our webmaster, they pulled the plug on us because they moved over to a new platform without letting us know. So you can only imagine the nasty gram emails that they got from me. But that is to let you know that you're probably getting an error back when you go to the website. We're in the process. We're at the very final stages of relaunching a new website with a different company and under a different platform. It wasn't ready yet. And they pulled the plug on us without telling us. So there's this little limbo time in between. So just know that that's coming as soon as it's back up and running. We are hoping at some point this week, I will let you guys know everywhere that we are online and here on YouTube. So next up is, how did you, this says, how did you get to be so awesome with 100 heart eye faces? What a sweetheart. I know who this is from. She's like my best friend. And she's so, so, so sweet. And my question back is, how did the rest of you guys get to be so awesome? Because like I said earlier, you are amazing for being able to go through this, to be able to go through any struggle in life. It doesn't have to be this, you know, if you're watching this and you're from, if you're not, you don't have anybody in the prison system, but let's say you just want to be made aware of what we go through, or you're going through a struggle. If you, God forbid, are sick, and you have a family member that's sick, or anything that's going on, you are awesome. And you're so much stronger than you know. Kelly, 22 years down in this bid. Wow. Congratulations. You go, girl. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Lisa. I think I got everybody. So Kayla said, did you and Adam ever officially get married? I saw some old videos where you said you wouldn't get married until he's out. Either way, I respect your loyalty to him so much and love how you share your story. I'm like getting emotional reading this. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. What a great, great question. So I do have videos in the past that I made. My YouTube channel, you guys, I started in 2011 and I posted videos every day for about a year. And then I had some issues going on with my day job and I had to pull them all down. And then a few months later, I went over and I was doing live videos, can't speak, on Periscope. And then I moved over to Facebook Live. And then I got some advice from a trusted colleague who told me to come back on YouTube. So that's why there was that big gap in between. And they're like Kayla, who has seen my old videos, that are a little bit embarrassing because I was not like this back then. I was really shy and getting used to being in front of the camera. But I did say back then that I would never legally get married to Adam until he is home. And that is still the truth. That is still the case. We are not, if there was such thing as, what do you call that? Civil, when two people have been together for so long. What is it called? Not civil marriage. What am I trying to say, you guys? You know what I'm talking about? When you've been together for so long that you're just like considered married. If there was that, we would have that. Civil union? No, I can't think of the word. But not until he gets home. Common law. Thank you. Thank you, Arkansas, and thank you, Jem. So thank you, Lisa. You guys are all on it. Common law. We always say that that's what we would be. And I swear I would get married to him the minute that he walks out of there. But to me, marrying Adam is worth every minute of putting in the fight to get him home so I could do it out here. And that is not anything against anybody that does get married inside. I have like best friends in the whole entire world who've gotten married on the inside. I've been to people's weddings who've gotten married on the inside. And it's just my way to continue our fight. That you guys that don't know, if you're new here, most of you guys are familiar to me, but Adam is serving a 213-year sentence in the federal system because of mandatory minimum sentencing laws that were unjustly piled on top of each other. Nobody was injured during his crimes physically. Nobody was, obviously, if they weren't injured, they weren't killed. So he got this crazy sentence where they gave him 25 years just because he had a firearm in his possession. So it was the underlying crime, which was Hobbs Act robbery, then 5 years for the first firearm offense. And then every firearm offense that they wanted to pile on thereafter was 25 on top of each other. It is, thank you, Jen. It is so unfair. And we are working, and I'm not saying he wasn't guilty because he was, but the underlying crime, he would have been out in the state. He would have gotten like 8 years, 8 to 12 years, and he probably would have been out in 3. And so we're going on, like, I call it overtime because his underlying crime, he was given 8 years. But we can get into that another time because I want to make sure that I'm answering your questions, but I also wanted to give you a little bit of a background on us. So this is a good, funny question. Have you ever caught your husband